Hi everybody, it's Russell here from VectorVest. Just a short video today to show you our new LNG watch list. But just before we get going here, please note our disclaimer statement there. To read up more per our financial services guide, check out our webpage. So the short presentation here will not provide any personal advice. Please speak to your financial advisor for personal advice. Past performance not a guarantee of future results. Forecasts and backtests used or discussed in this presentation are intended as a guide only, and actual results may be affected by known or unknown risks and uncertainties and therefore may differ materially from the results ultimately achieved. So to find the new watch list under viewers, you go to watch list viewer and it's under the commodities group and it's called LNG. All right, so there are the four: Woodside, Viva, Santos and Origin Energy. If we test this, so we go back in time, let's test it as of the start of the year. I'm not using market timing as such, just want to show you the relative performance since the start of the year. Let's quick test all of these stocks. You can see the returns, phenomenal returns there. Woodside at 70-odd%, VEA 17, Santos Stowe there 14, Origin Energy there, ORG ticker code 7.65 for a total return there of 27%. When the market, the VectorVest composite, so that being the average of all the stocks we track, has fallen 15-odd%. So it's way outperformed the market. Let's roll it forward until current date, my current date as of time of recording here. So I'll put this here on the 8th of November. You may wish to do the same exercise, but bring it forward to your current date. And having a look at the stocks here, you can see if I scroll this across here, upside potential, relative value. On a scale of 0 to 2, the higher above 1, the better. We favour relative value stocks with a score greater than 1. And look at that, Woodside 1.82, very, very high score there. Same with Viva Energy there, 1.6, Santos 1.58, Origin Energy 1.44. So straight away, it's telling us that these companies have got a very good upside potential. Relative safety, looking at the consistency and reliability of these companies' financials. Woodside very strong at 1.21, nothing wrong there with Viva at 1.06. A little bit of a question mark on Santos at 0.97, and Origin Energy is neutral there at 1 out of a maximum score of 2. Short-term price momentum, no surprises to see there. Woodside really powering away, again on a scale of 0 to 2, so RS, RT as well as RV, all on a scale of 0 to 2. RT nice and strong at 1.46. Viva 1.09, Santos 1.1, Origin Energy there at 1.1 as well. Right, in terms of long-term price sort of persistence, how smooth is that left to right price pattern? Stocks testing or certainly breaking through to new highs and or resisting lengthy price declines. Those companies with good upside or at least good upward momentum, where it's been consistent, they'll get a good CI score. So you can see here Woodside Energy there 1.51, Viva 1.21. You can see here Santos and Origin, they must have been a little bit less smooth compared to Woodside and Viva. So it looks like Woodside and Viva are sort of really jumping out from both a fundamental and technical perspective. All right, so lots there to like. Earnings growth rate 45% for Woodside, 31 there for Viva, 34 for Santos, 26 for Origin. So again, very good growth rate, earnings growth rate outlook. Let's do this. Let's come in here and just graph each one of these individually. And I'll take off GRT for now. So you can see Woodside, nice smooth left right earnings there. You see the correlation, rising earnings, rising share price. All right, same there with Viva, nice set of earnings, and that share price is going up. And you see the same there with Santos. A little bit of divergence there. Price was pulling back, earnings were rising, but as the earnings continue to power on, it drives the share price back up again. And you'll see over here, Origin Energy here, it's been a little bit sort of mixed. You've had sort of breakouts there, and earnings, nice correlation. Then it sort of fell away, and the share price fell away. It's come back up again, and It's been a bit sort of lethargic. It's sort of picking up, sort of bouncing around a bit. But the good news is that where we see the earnings rising, like we are here, so we're seeing that earnings kicking off there. All right, you'll see that correlation time and time again, rising earnings, rising share price. So the engine room is set for further price appreciation potential. But you can certainly see Origin appears as it stands right now from the fundamental and technical analysis that we can conduct, that it's not as strong as, say, Woodside or Viva. All right, so here it is, the LNG watch list. Just before I sign off from the video here, let's just have a quick look at some key websites here. So here's one for Santos, an Australian energy pioneer since '54. Goes on to note, Santos is already Australia's biggest domestic gas supplier and aims to be a leading Asia-Pacific LNG supplier. For more than 65 years, Santos has been working in partnership with local communities, providing Australian jobs and business opportunities, safety and sustainability. Let's see what else. With its origins in Cooper Basin, Santos is one of the largest exploration and production acreages in Australia. An extensive infrastructure that is committed to supplying domestic markets, unlocking resources and driving value and performance. So Santos, big player there in LNG. Let's have a look here. Another article here by Petroleum Australia. Australia LNG export revenue surge in 2021 with peak close. So just a word of caution on there. There are a few saying that it might be sort of towards the upper end of the price spectrum, but time will tell. This was written in January and we're seeing it sort of surging up again. So anyhow, just something to be aware of. Australia LNG. So let's see here. So Perth now, and they went on to write Australia LNG in demand as war stokes gas. October the 13th. Australian gas exporters stand to gain from higher gas prices as Russian exports to Europe dwindle and the war in Ukraine intensifies. A leading investment bank has increased forecast gas prices by 40% for LNG in Australia's Asia market and by more than 50% for gas in Europe, the world's biggest gas importer. So this is an article that's very bullish about LNG prices. All right, let's have a look. US monthly LNG export prices there. So I found a graph there just to show you. So average monthly export prices of LNG in the United States from July 2020 to July 2022, US dollars per 1,000 cubic feet. What's interesting here is you can see back in July of 2020 it was $5.73 US cents, and look at that, over $12. So you can see just how massive that surge has been. So there you go, the LNG watch list there. Keep your eye on it. Let us know if there's any further stocks to add in there. I want this to be key LNG stocks. All right, so these are the key LNG stocks we've identified so far. Hope you got a lot out of it. Until next week, bye for now.